Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Crazy Monkey here again with another blog update. I'm going to show you some examples of housing prices in just a minute. But before I do, I want to make this blog specific to living in liberal areas like Seattle, San Francisco. It totally sucks. It's a nightmare. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Seattle and I'm going to make a blog on Seattle. So I'm going to have a bunch of blog updates tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be posting them next week. Ton of blog updates on Seattle. I'm going to show you exactly what it's all about. I'm going to show you all the skyscrapers they're building. These $1 million condo units are like 1,200 square feet. The tech village they're building with all the condo units and all the, office space for the tech companies. I'm going to show you what it's truly all about. It's just a total scam. I mean, that's what it is. It's a total scam. You're going to get your graduate degree. You're going to come to Seattle. You're going to work in one of these tech companies. You're going to make $150,000 a year, and you think you're the big man. You think you're the big man? No, not at all. Not at all. I know you get the $1 million in stock options. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to plow that million into a commie condo that's like 1,200 square feet, and that's where you're going to live. And you're going to pay $1,000 assessment, and you're going to pay astronomical property taxes. All right? And then once the stock options are gone, yeah, you got your unit paid for, that's true. But then you make that $150,000 a year, and then you got to realize that you got to pay astronomical taxes, property taxes on that income. Property taxes are going to be sky high on that condo unit. It's going to be like over $10,000 a year. You're going to have to pay that rest of your life. Then you're going to get laid off that tech job 2 years later, and you're going to get a new job making $70,000 a year, and now you still got that $10,000 property tax bill on your 1,100 square foot condo in downtown Seattle. Yeah, you still got that $10,000 property tax bill, and now you're only making 70 after the feds get done with you. After the feds get done with you, dude, you'll be lucky if you're making 50. You'll be lucky you're making 50 after the federal government gets done with you with all their income taxes and the Social Security tax and all those other bullshit taxes. Dude, you'll be making 50 and you'll be paying 10 grand in property tax. You're gonna get poor, real quick. We're gonna show you that in just a second. In fact, I think I'm gonna show it to you now. The other thing about that neighborhood I was talking about where they're building the $1 million commie condos, 1,200 square foot commie condos, $1 million, the traffic is a freaking nightmare. It is a freaking nightmare. And I'm going to show it all to you folks tomorrow. I'm going to downtown Seattle and I'm going to show you the traffic is pure hell on earth. I mean, you're walking this across the street, it's just traffic everywhere. It is a freaking nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare. And there's homeless bums pissing in the streets too and shitting all over. Well, actually, that's mostly San Francisco. No, actually, San Francisco, the homeless problem is like double Seattle. Actually, San Francisco is really horrendous. It really is. Homeless bums pissing and shitting all over the streets. Seattle, it's not as bad. They just urinate on like half the streets. It's like half as bad as San Francisco. They just urinate on half the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as San Francisco. San Francisco's much worse. All right, so here we got a commie condo for you right here in Seattle. This is realtor.com, folks. This commie condo is going to set you back about $500,000. About $500,000. It's a one-bedroom unit. It's a one-bedroom unit. I think it's like 600 square feet. What a joke. What a joke. So you're going to be a techie making $150,000 a year, and this is where you're going to live. This is where you're going to live. You're going to live in a little one-bedroom condo. A little one-bedroom condo that's like 600 square feet. You know what that's called? You know what that's called? That's called a glorified apartment, bro. That's called a glorified apartment. You get it? That's a glorified apartment. All right. When you're like me, from where I'm from, you live in the glorified apartment for like a few months or a year till you save money to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? You live in the one-bedroom apartment until you can save money to buy a house. You don't go into the one-bedroom apartment with the idea you're going to live there your entire life. No, you go into the one-bedroom apartment with the idea you're going to live there for like a year, and then you're going to get out and buy a single-family house. That's exactly right, folks. And here we got a piece of trash for you in San Francisco. Look at this piece of trash. Look at that piece of trash. It's 778 square feet. And it will set you back about $500,000, $500,000. And look at this. It says something like, there's all these income restrictions. Look at that BS. San Francisco, what a socialist piece of shit. What a socialist cesspool. What a socialist cesspool that city is. What a socialist nightmare San Francisco is. And that's a city where the homeless bums really do piss and shit all over the streets. I mean, it is disgusting. All right, this is what you get in Ogden, Utah, folks. Real close to the ski resorts, real close to the mountains. This is what you get. You get a mansion. Check this out. You get a mansion, all right, for $430,000, folks. That's what you get, all right? Look at the price. Look at the price, 400. This is what you get. That's what you get in Ogden, Utah. You get like 8 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and you get 6,000 square feet. This house is awesome. It's a mansion. It's literally a mansion. It's got like stone and brick outside. We're gonna show you the pics real quick. This is what you get for the price of a micro studio in San Francisco, or like a 1-bedroom condo in Seattle. This is what you get in real America, middle America, Ogden, Utah. Look at the entryway. It's like totally awesome. These are the rooms inside. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, all right? This is the price of a micro studio, folks, in San Francisco. What a joke. What a freaking joke. San Francisco, you pay this price and get a micro studio. Middle America, you get a mansion for this price, $420,000, folks. All right, real quick, we're gonna go, this is a house in Ogden, Utah for $180,000. And again, this is realtor.com. All these houses at realtor.com. Here's a beautiful brick house, $180,000. Look at the mountains. The mountains are right there. The mountains are right there. There it is, $180,000, folks. The mountains are right in the background. Isn't that awesome? All right, so check this out. Here in Anchorage, Alaska, I mean, where I used to live in Anchorage, Alaska for 10 years. This house is 173. It's 173, folks. It's right next to the mountains. It's right next to the mountains. It's 1 block from all the mountain hiking trails. It's just totally awesome. They got a house right here. That's in Hilo, Hawaii. It's like located a mile or 2 from the Pacific Ocean. It's located right next to the mountains. The mountains are like a few miles away. Absolutely beautiful. 165, but it's a handyman specialist. You're gonna have to probably fix it up, so you're gonna spend some money. But it is a joke. I mean, the whole liberal system, the whole leftist system, it's a joke. I mean, look at this. Look at this. $500,000, it's income restricted, San Francisco. $500,000 income restricted, 1-bedroom commie condo, folks. 1-bedroom commie condo, Seattle, $500,000. This is a joke. This is a joke. They get you to get the college degree, and then they get you in the big city, and then they get you in a 1-bedroom commie condo for like $700,000, and then you're poor for the rest of your life, okay? All right, I'm gonna go for another minute, because I wanna explain this. All right, so real quick, I just want to explain this real quick. See, this is a whole system that is a scam. It's a total scam. See, the liberals, the socialist liberals, the big, huge corporations want you to go to college, get 50,000 student loan debt, and then you move to the big, huge city where they put all the tech companies. They put all the tech companies in the center of the big, huge city, San Francisco, Seattle. You then move into the big city. You then make your 150,000 a year, and then all that money pays for your 1-bedroom commie condo. And then you have nothing left. It's total slavery. It's a total joke. It's sick. It's disgusting. And then the leftist Democrats, they love it because they get 10,000 property tax revenues on a lot of those commie condos. $10,000 per year property tax revenue on those commie condos. And then their salaries just go sky high. You look at San Francisco, California, you got government workers making $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year, and they're doing things like washing the buses. That was a true story in the San Francisco Bay Area a few years back. I think it was Vallejo. They had a bus washer making like over $200,000 a year. It was somewhere in the Bay Area. I can't remember where. They had another story about this BART guy making $270,000 a year. He was working for the BART transportation system in San Francisco. He was making $270,000 a year. All he was doing was being a janitor. That's right, a janitor. He wasn't even the train conductor. All right, he was a janitor making $270,000 a year. These government workers in these big, huge cities are making like $300,000, $400,000 salaries. They're making these massive amounts of money. And that is the reason why the property tax is so astronomical. That's why they want the house prices sky high. It's a total scam. And then when you buy in, you just become the slave. You become the slave. You work 70 hours a week in some white-collar tech job or some job like that. You work 70 hours a week. You become the slave, living in a 1-bedroom commie condo. And all your money pays your taxes to the big government. And then the rest of your money pays the mortgage payment for your 1-bedroom commie condo. It's a total joke. And then you're stuck in that prison, that concrete slave prison, and the mountains are like 50 miles away or 100 miles away, and the ski resort is like 400 miles away or 200 miles away or 100 miles away. It's a total scam. It's just a total scam. All right, that's all I want to say real quick. Thank you.